In this video, I'm going to discuss the updated Louisiana laws regarding illegal possession of marijuana. Specifically, I'll discuss the schedule of the drug and the penalties for illegal possession and distribution. These laws change every now and then. However, I'll be discussing the most recent laws. Just keep in mind that every drug possession case is different. The penalties you'll see do not consider the criminal record of the defendant or other aggravating and/or mitigating factors of the case. Marijuana in Louisiana is a Schedule I drug. Marijuana refers only to the organic plant material, whereas THC and CBD are extracts or compounds processed from the raw plant. Marijuana has both recreational and medical uses. While it is habit-forming, it is not technically addictive in the clinical sense. Marijuana has undergone lots of recent legislation here in Louisiana. Specifically, doctors can now prescribe or recommend marijuana to treat certain diseases and disorders. And the most recent legislation now allows the raw smokable form to be prescribed, which is going to lead to a big change in the way police officers do stops and searches, basically making Louisiana a throughway for drug trafficking. So let's look at the penalties here for illegal possession of marijuana. When I discuss the penalties, I'm discussing illegal possession rather than legal possession, which legal possession would be possession of marijuana with a prescription. So possession of marijuana, first offense of 14 grams or less, is now punishable by a $100 fine. So it can't get jail time on this charge. In fact, if a defendant is getting a charge for by a police officer, the police officer must give him a summons or a ticket. He cannot book the defendant. Now, if the defendant has in his possession more than 14 grams of marijuana, then he's looking at 0 to 6 months in parish jail and a fine of up to $500. So 14 grams is the threshold. And possession of marijuana, second offense, when it's more than 14 grams, 0 to 6 months. 14 grams or less, it's still going to be a first offense. Possession of marijuana, third offense, is if there's more than 14 grams, 0 to 2 years with or without hard labor, and a fine of up to $2,500. Fourth offense, more than 14 grams, 0 to 8 years. And these are felony charges. Third offense and fourth offense are felonies. Prior convictions of possession of marijuana can only be used to enhance the new charge to make it either a second, third, or fourth offense if the date of offense for the new charge is within 2 years from the completion date of probation or the sentence from the prior. So if there is more than 2 years between completion of the previous sentence and the date of offense of the new case, then that previous conviction cannot be used to enhance the new charge. 2.5 pounds or more, then it becomes possession with intent to distribute marijuana. These are much more serious charges. With possession with intent to distribute marijuana and distribution of marijuana, then the defendant's looking at 1 to 10 years with or without hard labor and a fine of up to $50,000. If the defendant is accused of having 2.5 pounds or more and it's possession with intent to distribute or distribution, then it's 1 to 20. I hope this video helps you understand the penalties for illegal possession of marijuana a little bit better. If you need an attorney to help you with a drug charge, feel free to give me a call. I'd be happy to help.